All right, Dave Gardner here. Welcome, and I want to share with you something that I've been getting over the last few days, and actually over the last month or so. And so I don't know. Again, it's kind of like one of those Big Brother things. Maybe I clicked on something, and obviously, maybe they are retargeting me. But I have gotten like nonstop emails over the last month or so. So again, starting today is June 9th. If we go back all the way to May 9th, if we look at that, wait, where'd it go? May 9th is right there. There's some other ones down here that I got. But weight loss, 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 weight management program. Okay, this semaglutide, terzepatide, whatever these are. So I've been hearing it on other places, and I did a little research, and maybe again I was retargeted or targeted in the first place. And it's because obviously there are certain things that I believe semaglutide do. Now, obviously, do your own due diligence, but I believe it's one of those materials and chemicals that you can get that helps to restrict and basically stop the sensation that you're hungry. And so, therefore, you're not going to want to eat, and therefore, you end up losing weight. And so, I've saved these for the purpose of me wanting to just specifically point this out and let you know that there's some cheaper alternatives, obviously, with some healthy materials as well that are all coming with certificates of analysis. But I want to point out, though, the cost, even though it's with Groupon, if we look at this one, the weight loss program, semaglutide weight loss and more, notice it's $249, regular $999. Maybe you get a better deal if you do this grab it code, and you can get it even cheaper. And if we just kind of open one of these and we look at some of the small print, some of the things that I want to make you aware of, and a lot of it obviously is your willingness to go through and actually carry it out and do this. And if we can bear with my speed of the computer, my internet, I apologize, things open, a little older computer. And so hopefully we don't freeze too much here. And if I can get rid of that, we'll come on, Groupon, let's go. So my mouse is working, but we will bear with this here for a second. If we go back, notice Chrome is not responding. I apologize for that. Here we go. Let's see. We'll go back here. See if I can look at the small print. All right. So consultation, you get, notice this one is for California residents. So obviously they have some other recommendation or something. So 4 to 8 week supply of semaglutide. So they're giving you basically 2 months of the chemical, and you're going to have syringes. Apparently you inject it if there's syringes here. That's going to make you stop wanting to eat or something. So they're going to give you recommended healthy eating information, a WhatsApp education, access to the clinic portal. So you got to do all this other stuff. So apparently you're going to be injecting yourself with this one. Let's take a look at the other one. I'm just going to delete that one and get rid of it. And notice that this is the same one or possibly not. I'm not sure. A lot of them have the same name. And so it looks like the same image. No, notice this one is $2,000 or $499. So it has the same image, but now we have a totally different, price point with it. And so that's rather expensive. And so this one's Champion Health and Wellness. Again, if we look at the, what's included, you have a telehealth consultation, 2-month supply. Now this one is an oral semaglutide, and then with B12, so rapid dissolving tablet. You get the healthy eating information, WhatsApp. So it almost sounds the same, but one of them's charging you a little bit more, basically twice as much just to do that. And it's a difference between what would have been an injection and what would have been, an oral tablet. Now, this different one, terzepatide, I'm sure this is probably something that's related. Notice it's the same image. They all seem to be using the same image. This one also champions health and wellness. Notice this one, $2,000 down to $657. Okay, so these are really, really expensive. And so if you're only going to get a couple months of service out of it, just notice again, it's an 8-week program. And again, if we look at the small print, telehealth consultation, 2 month of the compound. Notice these are also rapid dissolving tablets, so it's just a different name. Likely it does the same thing. Okay, I didn't research what this other one was, but I'm assuming it's something relatively simple that you're going to consume it. And notice, how does it work? So it says it mimics the effect of feeling full, resulting in a decreased caloric intake. Okay, it delays your gastric emptying by reducing glucagon secretion in glucose-dependent manner. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you can get weight loss. There's obviously no 100% approval of this. They're not FDA. I'm not making any claims. Obviously, do your own due diligence for this. I am, again, just providing you with some alternative options that are a lot easier, that are a lot cheaper, and could give you the same results, within about the same time frame, about a month or two. And so, again, all of these are pretty much talking about the same thing. If I click down to this one that just says weight management program, very generic, notice it's the same image. Also, Champions Health, notice this one again, $629. Likely it's going to be the same concept. Notice, yeah, there it is. They didn't mention the name, but there it is, tirzepatide. Again, so again, they got the consultation, the 2-month supply. Now, interestingly enough, this one is syringes and pads. So some of it is going to be syringes and pads, so you're going to inject it. Some of it's going to be, the rapid dissolving tablets. But again, they're both giving you that effect of feeling full. And so we're talking $600, and even the first one that I showed you, $200. Well, I have a simple solution that's a lot easier than that. And we go back into all of this, and I want to point out something here. So as we go through this deal, again, if you're thinking about $600 for 2 months or $300 a month, well, I can help you do that for about $20 a month, okay? Just $20 a month. And the product is right here, okay? It is called Lean. I have been on it for a month, and just a little over a month. And the capsules easily to not dissolve, but they easily to swallow. So one serving are these 2 little capsules, and I'm going to actually take the serving right now. So I'm going to hold them up here. I'll try to open this water bottle in with my weak hand here, or my offhand. And so here we go. I'm going to take these 2 capsules. I'm going to swallow it with a lot of water. And the recommendation for the lean is 2 capsules. Okay, the serving size is 2 capsules, and there are 90 servings per container. But they also mention the suggested use serving size is 2 capsules before each meal. Okay, so the whole point is when you start to eat, too often you eat and you eat and you eat. And I've been guilty for many years as well, that I always think, oh, I can handle that 1 extra slice of pizza, or I can eat a couple more wings. And then, 15 minutes later, it hits like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. And that's usually the thing that these chemicals are doing. They're sending that impulse to say that you're full before you consume even more. So if you are proactive and you take the material before you eat, then you're going to get that fuller feeling sooner. So you're not going to digest, as fast, and you're not going to consume as much, and therefore reducing the amount of calories you have in your body. Now, obviously, I would recommend doing this, with conversations with any healthcare professional that you have. Maybe talk to your doctor at first. Feel free to, take a look at the ingredients below. Okay, there's a link down. You can always go to certifiedhealthproducts.com. Again, certifiedhealthproducts.com, and see all of the other products that we carry here. But the new main one, again, is Lean. It is called the Body Composition Improvement Formula. I don't know how well that will come in on the video there. But like I said, you can take up the recommended up to 6 per day. So 2 before breakfast, 2 before lunch, 2 before dinner. And I kind of space it out. I teach full time, so I often will take 2 in the morning. When I've started a month ago, I'll take 2 in the morning, and I'll maybe about 10 minutes. It recommends maybe up to 30 minutes, but based on your time, you might not be able to do that. And then I usually maybe have just like a little protein bar or a banana, and I'm good to go. And then I usually eat 4, 5, 6 hours later when I have a lunch at school, and then maybe 5, 6 hours later again I might have a snack or something, and then I'll do them obviously before lunch and also before dinner. And so my personal results so far, I'll be doing another video as we keep going on. Or if you saw one of my other short videos, one of my YouTube shorts, I started out when I first got this product, I weighed 223. I went right down to the basement and weighed myself. I was 223 pounds. And then, I dropped a few. Memorial weekend happened, and I, was eating a lot. We were hanging out, having, lots of good beer and stuff, traveling. And so I went up back a couple pounds. And you have to remember that people always fluctuate on a day-to-day basis, just even with water weight. But overall, in the last month or so, I'm down to 214. And so that's a 9-pound drop, and it's maintained that 9 pounds and I'm looking to continue to drop more. And so I've cut back a little bit of the food just because I'm taking these and I'm feeling pretty much satisfied, not really hungry as much. And this is going to be something that's going to replace me wanting to eat even more, or take maybe a huge shake in the morning, because again, this is giving me that full feeling, and this is only $20 a month. So if we actually go, like I mentioned, if you go to certifiedhealthproducts.com, and we'll see if I can get my computer to pull this up. And so, like I said, if you go to certifiedhealthproducts.com, you will see all of the different products that we carry, and you'll be able to see price comparisons and how you can save a lot of money relative to other people's products. You can see all the certificates of analysis. You can see testimonials. And so if we go into either the products or click shop, it doesn't matter, product or shop. And if we just go down, we're going to scroll because this is one of the newest ones. They've released 3 major new products just in the last week or two. They created a hormonal balance product for women. They created some children's gummies, and they created the lean. And so those are the newest ones, but there's over 20 products. And when you click lean more on any of the pages, you'll be able to actually see what is actually in those bottles. And so if we take a look at this, I don't know if I can get this to open, if I'll get it to open, if it's going to be bigger or not. And so we're just going to take a quick glance. That's not what I wanted to happen. Bear with me here. Let's see if I can get the image to open in a new window. See if it's any bigger. There we go. So we can see a little bit better here what the ingredients are in the actual lean formula. And so we got lots and lots of good stuff in there. So for example, 2 servings is the recommended dosage. So depending on how you are wanting to start, maybe you only start with doing it once a day, then you have a 90-day supply, because inside this bottle, it's really hard to read, but there are 180 capsules. So you got 90 servings. It could take you 90 days. You could spread out over 3 months. Or if you wanted to do 3 a day, obviously, you got 2.5 months or a month and a half or whatever. If you wanted to do the 6 a day as, recommended, 3 times per day. So 2 before breakfast, 2 before lunch, 2 before dinner. Then you're going to have a 30-day sample. And so I just want to point out, we'll kind of go back to this for a minute. Notice again, for members, it's only $20. Okay, $20 a month. And I want to remind you that if we go back to, the Groupons, Groupon is supposed to save you this massive amount of money. And yeah, you get a consultation and you get some dietary help, but you're going to be spending $300 a month. Okay, over 10 times more. Even if you're not a member of LiveGood, you are going to still save if you just spend the retail price, and you're going to get $30 shipped to you. You can try it out for a month. You're saving a ton of money, and you're going to be able to get something that's going to basically do the same thing for your body. Okay, it's going to be rich in a lot of nutrients. So notice we got vitamin B12, so it's going to help some of your energy levels. We have chromium, we have glucomannan. I believe that's one of the ones that's going to help with, that feeling of, sending on and tricking that trigger, or getting that trigger to fire, telling you that you're full. And so there's also videos and training videos. If we go down, I'm not sure if they have the training video, but we got more details here on how it helps and breaks down. Okay, you can look at the price comparisons to some of the other materials that are out there. And we already have people spilling in some reviews and testimonials on this. And on YouTube, they also have, links to the training that the product creator and the product trainer will talk about, proper uses, what each ingredient is for. And so we have a lot of other materials in here. We have some other enzymes, digestive enzymes. And again, I'm not a trained person in this. I am a chemistry and a biology teacher, so I have a lot of background knowledge in, obviously, things dealing with, big picture concepts and health. I coached lacrosse for a long time, so obviously I want people to be healthy as well. But there's a lot of great stuff in here that they want to be able to give their children. They want to be able to take themselves. And so if they're going to give things to their kids and their friends and their family and themselves, they want to make sure that they're the top quality materials. And so I guarantee if you were to take this label and show it to your health provider, they'd probably say you are good to go. Obviously, like I said, you have the ability to do that. Always do your due diligence. There's a lot of great stuff in here, and we've seen a lot of great testimonials and results already with people doing this instead of having to spend. If we go back and back and spend, $600, $900, $300. Okay, if we go back and look at another one, let's say we go back about a month ago, and so semaglutide weight loss program and more. If we click on another one, where did it go? So notice this one is $89. Let's see what they give you for $89. Probably a lot less. Maybe it's, only a 1 month supply because they have a special deal. And so you never really know what's out there and how much people are charging you when you really have opportunities to do this for a lot cheaper. And so why spend a lot of money when you can get things relatively cheap and inexpensive that can do just the same thing over the same period of time? So if we look at this one, I'm not really sure what the heck happened, but the Healthy Solution MD 6-week starter dose. And this is an injection. So maybe this one is even less. Maybe it's the same thing. Okay, so let's view the details. Notice it's semaglutide or the trizeptide, if I'm saying it right. It looks like there's a couple options that you can pick. Okay, so all of these are not available because this was an older one, but notice they had them at $1,000, $999. Obviously, they're going to give some other price point for it. What's included? Okay, you get the injection, the pads. Okay, anti-nausea pills. This thoughtful addition ensures a smoother transition as your body acclimates to semaglutide. Who wants to be nauseous? Okay, I have not felt nauseous once taking these. So, that's something to be curious about. Again, something maybe to ask your healthcare provider, like, why would I want to do that? I've not felt any nausea at all. And again, maybe this is just me, but that might be something to be worried about. And that's something you got to consider when you watch those commercials about new medicines that come out. Half the commercial is usually about side effects, nausea, bleeding, sickness, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, who wants to deal with that? So again, I would highly recommend what's going on is reach out to, your provider, take a look at what we got here. Much less, with your finances. Obviously, you're going to save a lot more. And then take a look at, some of these other products we have. If we go back to that product list, if you're going to spend $300 on, one thing, if you're only worried about losing weight, take a look at what you could spend and get for $300. You could get almost all of these, not all of them, obviously, but some of them are as low as low as $10. So if we think about the women's vitamin, they're going to be less than $10 for a 30-day supply when you're a member. Okay, $9.95. If we go back and look at some of the other things that you might want to take, maybe you want to increase your protein. We got plant-based protein that's vanilla, and we have whey-based protein that's chocolate that comes with colostrum. We have our super green mix, we got our super reds mix, and most of these are in the $19 to $29 range, for a 30-day supply. We have an energy booster. I think that's about $19 or $20 too, if I remember correctly. The amino acids, yeah, so $18 for a 30-day supply of basically these materials that are going to help you feel good. They're going to increase your energy. They're going to give you the right nutrients that you need to carry on, day-to-day life. Okay, you got collagen for $30. We got creatine. We got essential oils. We got other stuff outside. So sleep patches, energy patches. We got relief cream, so on and so forth. And there's more coming in the pipeline. Like I had mentioned already, the hormonal balance, the children's gummies, the hormonal balance, 30-day supply again for just $15. Slightly less than 15 if you're a member, and less than 20 if you are not a member. So again, do your due diligence, check out all the other great products we have here. And again, at each page, anytime you click learn more, you can see our prices with similar other products that are in the marketplace, that whether you can find them on Amazon, whether you find them through someone else that's in the direct selling industry, maybe it's a friend or someone that is selling these things, they might be interested. Maybe they've never heard of LiveGood, and maybe they're interested in a lower price point on products that they're trying to push on their friends and come up with some excuse why they need to buy a $70 or $100 bottle or bag of collagen or vitamins when they can get them for 10 to 15 to 30 with LiveGood, and they can get multiple products for that same $100. And so if you're really looking to get yourself healthier, whether it's to build muscle, whether it's to cut some weight, whether it's just to stay healthy and get more energized, there's lots available here at LiveGood. And like I said, if you want to spend $300 or $700 like they had here, Okay, if we go back again, $699 for a 2-month supply with with a consultation. You're going to have to inject yourself every day for 2 months. That one thing talked about anti-nausea, like, geez, I don't want to do that. And so we have all these materials here at LiveGood, and they have wellness packs. So we got the Lean Body Pack, the Ultimate Wellness Pack, the Skincare Pack, Maximum Energy Pack, the International Wellness Pack. You get 6 of the top products for just $90 with all shipping including in this one. We have the Sampler Value Pack, which has pretty much one of everything, the best-selling products. And I don't know if they they used to have an everything pack, and I believe they took out the everything pack just because some countries were not allowing the CBD oil to be shipped across the borders. And so if we look at this one, just for an example, the everything pack, so you get 17 products, okay, 17 products, $239. Okay, if you're not a member, you're going to spend a little bit more. You're going to be $300, and you're going to get, again, 17 different things that can help you feel better and look better relative to just the one you're getting for $600. And most of these are going to be 30-day typical samples as well. And so you're going to get all different types of reactions and better feelings from all these different things. They're all going to do different stuff. So obviously, do your due diligence. You could start out with something small. Every single product has a 90-day end of the bottle guarantee that you could always send it back if you don't like it. But like I said, there's so many here to choose from. Why spend something that you think is going to have a product already warning labeled you, that you're going to have nausea and they have to send you anti-nausea pills, and you're going to spend $600 on that? So there's a lot of other options here. You can start small, you can start with one, and you can just, again, we like to say no one gets hurt here because the prices are so easily affordable, and even the business side of things is easily affordable as well. If you want to be a member and you want to save those prices, where we saw some different prices, if you want the member price, it's only $9.95 to be a member, or you can save and have the membership for $99.95, and you're basically getting 2 months free. So think about things like Costco and Amazon. You go to Costco, you go to Amazon Prime, and you have a membership that costs you, again, about the same, $100 or $130 to $150 a year. And that only guarantees maybe free shipping for Amazon, or, for Costco, it really just gets you in the door and allows you to save some on really, really big bulky items, but not necessarily on individual things, because everything pretty much in Costco is bulk. And here you can pick and choose and order anything you want. There's no requirement to buy anything once you're a member, just like there's no requirement for you to go back into Costco once you have a Costco membership. With LiveGood, if you have the membership, you order when you want and you order what you want. If you decide that you like one product and you don't want to miss out, then you do have the option to get on the auto ship, and you can always close off the auto ship if you decide that it's not for you. And like I said, there's always a 90-day guarantee, end of the bottle guarantee on this. And so we have lots of products already. We are really just getting started. The goal is to have well over 200. Coming out soon is going to be some more skincare products. They're looking at a clean health and cleaning line. So, non-toxic chemicals, again, things that you would be proud of using and giving to other people. And because we have such a great community and we have such a great leadership group, we have over 1 million members worldwide. They are allowed and they are now able to create these low price products because we have such a large group of people buying them. And so there's a lot coming down the pipeline. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you look below. Make sure you're on my email list. If you're not, get on that as well. And so you're going to want to find out what is coming down the pipeline by making sure that you're pre-enrolled with us. And you can learn about all of what is going on with LiveGood, what is coming out, in the weeks ahead. And, again, there's no requirement to ever buy anything when you do join. But if you become an affiliate, there's a one-time extra additional $40 US dollar fee. And that creates an open website for you that gives you your website links. And they're in the process of creating more funnels for each product and to create a healthy, basically a healthy questionnaire funnel that is going to go through, and you'll share it with your friends and family and people that are interested, and they'll be able to go through and check and basically do a quiz and a questionnaire and it will kind of pinpoint where they want to be. Are they looking to maybe lose weight? Are they looking to build muscle? Are they looking to like a combination of all of the above and maybe just be healthy? And it will kind of guide them through what some of the best recommended products and recommended plans of attack are with healthy living. And so obviously, like I mentioned a few times through this, if you're worried, obviously check out with your health care practitioners, do your due diligence. I highly recommend. I am doing multiple of these each day. Typically, they help my energy levels maintain balance. I teach all day, so by the time I get home, I'm usually a little bit more tired. And, I've been going since 5:30 in the morning. So instead of taking a nap, I go and I take a couple of products. In the afternoon, my typical routine when I get home in the afternoon, so my morning, I take the D3K2, I take the magnesium, I take, and what I was also doing was the super red, super greens, and a shake. But I've cut back on those a little bit just to test out the difference with using this, because with the lean, I've actually been kind of full. And so I'm not going to be adding too much because I don't want to sit there being full when I go and work. And so I will usually do the factor 4 in the morning. And then I will take some fiber supplements with them as well as the lean. In the afternoon when I get home, because I want to get that boost of energy and I want to be able to continue doing the business side of things, or maybe go for a hike and a walk, maybe I want to work out and I just don't want to be lazy on the couch, I want to be active, I will do the collagen peptides. I will do typically the energy booster, and I will do the aminos. And so where'd the aminos go? I did the aminos. So I mix things throughout the day. And then, so I do some in the morning, do some of it at the evening. And then again, for dinner or before dinner, I will do the lean again. And so I'm going to continue to have some results. And obviously, like I said, I've dropped about 9 pounds, plateaued a little bit, but I've been going back and forth to some, with the holiday and, a couple other things. And, obviously I'm trying to enjoy life as well, but also it's a difference of, where some of that weight's coming off. There's some coming off the cheeks, some coming off maybe like the arm area or my hip area, not just necessarily around the belly, but it's about the whole body, using those calories and breaking down and burning down easier. The other thing I'm going to start doing a little bit more, I've been doing some PT on elbow injury, and so I'm going to start getting back in. I just kind of did my last training there, and I'm going to start getting back into a little resistance training. And so I like to hike, and I like to do a little resistance training. So it's a combination of all of that with your diet, with the proper supplementation, and getting those right nutrients in your body that's going to make your body be able to carry out the activities that you want to do, that you want to live the life you want to live. And so obviously, like I've said multiple times here, do your due diligence, check out the products. We got lots to offer. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And like I said, make sure you get pre-enrolled, make sure you take the tour, check out and see what we have. Or again, go to certifiedhealthproducts.com and you can see all of the testimonials. You can see, certificates of analysis. Everything gets tested to make sure that they're, everything is good and legit and what's in it is actually in it. And then there's all the ingredients as well as price comparison. So if you have any other questions, like I said, just leave them below. I look forward to looking and seeing that you have taken that tour and opted in, and helping you any way you can imagine. I am always willing to work with you and reach out. I have a lot of team resources I share once you enroll and actually become a member, and some nice bonuses to go with that. So make sure you look at the links below, because you'll see some of the other bonuses I have, which are valued at over $15,000 that not only you get, but I'm also going to allow anyone that you refer these products to and the business opportunity to as well. And so take a look at that. I am here to help. Let me know, because this is something that is growing worldwide because of the great price point to get in, the low prices on the products, and the amazing high quality of the products. We're shipping worldwide, and people around the world are loving this. So you might know someone in another country that would be perfect for this, or you might know someone next door who's perfect for this. So all you got to do is take that leap of faith, get started, take some massive action, and let me know how I can help. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.